The effects of watching pornographic videos and ways to overcome porn addiction. Introduction. In today's world, rapid technological advancement and easy access to the internet have made pornographic videos more available than ever before. Many people begin watching pornography out of curiosity or for entertainment without harmful intentions. However, for some, this habit gradually develops into addiction, significantly affecting their lives. The consequences are not limited to the physical body alone, but extend to mental health, social relationships, and even one's spiritual life. This article explores in detail the effects of watching pornographic content and offers practical guidance for those struggling to overcome porn addiction. 1. Physical effects. A fatigue and reduced physical energy. Frequent consumption of pornography, especially when accompanied by excessive masturbation, may lead to chronic fatigue, reduced physical strength and stamina, lower back or pelvic pain in some individuals, sleep disturbances, and poor sleep quality. B. Effects on the reproductive and sexual system. In men, porn addiction has been associated with reduced sexual desire for real-life partners, erectile dysfunction, especially among young men, greater arousal from pornographic content than from real intimacy. In women, it may lead to confusion about body image, difficulty enjoying natural sexual intimacy. 2. Psychological effects, mental and emotional. A brain addiction and dopamine imbalance. Pornography intensely stimulates dopamine, the brain's pleasure and motivation chemical, with repeated exposure. The brain requires more frequent or extreme content to achieve the same level of arousal. Everyday activities become less enjoyable. Self-control over sexual impulses weakens. B. Guilt, shame, and emotional distress. Many individuals experience feelings of guilt after watching pornography, self-blame, and lowered self-esteem, shame that leads to secrecy and isolation. This often creates a dangerous cycle. Stress, pornography, guilt, more stress. C. Reduced concentration and productivity. Porn addiction may cause difficulty concentrating at work or school, memory problems, persistent intrusive sexual thoughts. 3. Social effects. A damage to relationships. Pornography can reduce emotional intimacy between partners, create dissatisfaction with one's spouse or partner, break trust, especially when usage is hidden. B. Social withdrawal. People struggling with porn addiction may prefer isolation, avoid family and friends, lose confidence in social interactions. C. Unrealistic expectations. Pornography promotes unrealistic ideas about sexual performance, physical appearance, romantic relationships. This can make real-life relationships feel inadequate or disappointing. 4. Spiritual effects. A spiritual disconnection. For individuals who value spirituality or religious life, pornography can create a sense of distance from God or moral conscience, reduce motivation for prayer, worship, or meditation, cause inner conflict between actions and beliefs. B. Weakening of moral discipline. Continued engagement in behavior that conflicts with personal values can reduce self-discipline, normalize behaviors once seen as wrong, erode personal integrity. C. Inner emptiness. Despite short-term pleasure, many people report feelings of loneliness, lack of inner peace, a deep sense of emptiness and loss of purpose. 5. Ways to help a person overcome porn addiction. A. Acknowledge the problem without self-hatred. The first step to recovery is accepting that there is a problem. Understanding that relapse does not mean failure. Practicing self-compassion instead of self-condemnation. B. Identify triggers. Ask yourself, when do the urges usually arise? What emotions trigger them? Loneliness, Stress, boredom, anger. Understanding triggers makes prevention possible. C. Set digital boundaries. Use content blockers and filters on devices. Avoid being alone with phones or computers late at night. Reduce exposure to social media or content that fuels temptation. D. Replace the habit. Don't just fight it. Instead of constantly fighting urges, engage in physical exercise or sports. Develop productive hobbies or skills. Increase time spent reading, praying, or meditating. E. Seek support. Talk to a trusted friend or mentor. Join a support or accountability group. Consult a mental health professional if possible. Porn addiction thrives in secrecy. Healing grows in connection. F. Build a meaningful life. Addiction loses power when life is filled with clear goals, healthy relationships, purposeful work or service, personal and spiritual growth.